All right, so this is an overshadowed people.
Okay.
The Druze.
Okay.
And they live in the Levant,
Okay.
which is Lebanon, Syria, Israel, and Jordan.
Okay.
And most of them are in, I think, Lebanon and Syria. I think they originate in Lebanon or Syria, and those are the two most populated. There's only like 1 to 2 million because it's like a people, it's a religion, it's similar to Jews, but they are a closed religion. They had a period of like open enrollment for like 26 years where they were, it's called the call, when there was a kind of an imam or a cleric or something like introducing people to the religion. And then 26 years, they're getting people in and then they go, shut it down.
Wow.
1041.
We've got
We're
enough.
not accepting any more applicants. We have a hiring freeze indefinitely
Okay.
to be in the Druze club. Blues Druze.
And these people can have kids.
They can have kids. Yeah, so you can I think you could you could pass it on to the kids. But the weird thing about the Druze is that they believe, by the way, just the religion is like a Abrahamic, like Jewish, Christian, Muslim. I think it came out of Islam.
Okay.
But there's also some Greek philosophy. It's a big hodgepodge.
Okay.
But it's nice. It's like there's God, it's this Unitarian philosophy of God. God is everything. We are God. The teachings are very secret.
Okay.
Only a select group in the religion knows what the teachings are, like 15% of them. And then the other 85% are just like, I just listen to them and try to be a good guy.
Wow.
But in terms of the kids, they believe that because no people can convert to being Druze, they reincarnate.
Okay.
So when these people signed up to be a
Those are
Druze,
all-
it was forever.
I have a feeling you were Jeff.
They signed a contract forever.
Yeah.
And so anyone who dies is like their spirits immediately passed on to a newborn Druze. Yeah. So.
But wouldn't that be easy to disprove? Because somebody would have to be pregnant, and then somebody dies, and then
there's enough though that I think you could. There's 2 million.
And they're
1
like,
million?
yeah.
No, I'm with you. Of course, it'd be easy to disprove, but we're not trying to prove anything.
Yeah.
This is all about faith.
Okay.
It's a leap of faith, Charles.
Like if somebody's getting pregnant, you're like, who's gonna die?
Yeah, who's gonna be Omar?
Okay, based off of this, yeah, exactly. It's gonna
Yeah.
be Kyle, Dwayne,
Yeah.
and all the other Lebanese names.
Yeah, so they're reincarnated. But yeah, you can't enter. Can't leave.
Okay.
And you kind of can leave because you can marry someone outside of a Druze, and then you're out. But then you die, you're right back in. You're right back in. It's like you do time out for that life. And then, all right, you thought about what you did with your dumb Christian wife, and now you're back.
It's funny that so they're kind of lenient. Like, yeah, go have fun.
Sure.
See you soon.
I mean, we'll excommunicate you. None of your friends or family will talk to you.
Oh
Not
my
in this
God.
life. Not in this life.
See you soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see you when we're old
It's
and
not
you're
goodbye.
young.
It's a see you later.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the way this religion got started is it was kind of a derivative of Islam. This guy Hamza, there's a comic named Hamza. You know that guy?
I think so.
He founded Druze. He founded the religion. Also, I think Drew Barrymore should have a segment on her show called Druze Jews,
That's good.
where she has a bunch of her Jewish friends come on and make witty remarks.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah. All right. So Hamza made the religion of Druze, which I want to call it Druze-deism or something, but it's just called Druze. It's like a weird, it's like a Zune.
Judaism.
Judaism, yeah, Judaica.
Rick. She wants to go out.
Yeah, she doesn't like all this talk about these weirdos.
Yeah, she's probably a Drew.
Yeah. Actually, they can't, unlike a Hindu, they can't transfer species. Druze always come back as people.
Oh, wow.
We're not fucking bugs. All right? We're not elephants, we're people. I mean, they only have a few million. You can't lose one to an elephant.
Yeah, it's true.
No
anteaters.
Yeah.
Don't ask.
Some guy becomes a parrot and flies away, and you're like, oh, great.
Yeah.
Now
We're dwindling.
Yeah.
Now we're just going to be blabbing our business to everybody else.
We're losing Druze.
That's a hoax.
We're draining Druze. So, Ricky, shut up. So, yeah, this guy Hamza was the creator. And then there's this guy, Al-Hakim, B. Amir Allah. But I'll just say Al-Hakim moving forward. And he was the child of this guy, I think his name was also Al-Hakim, who, maybe not, his dad ruled the Fatima Caliphate in the Levant, in Lebanon and Syria. And he was very progressive. He's a progressive guy. He was an advocate of pluralism. So he's like, you can practice Christianity. He had a vizier who's like, your right-hand man who's like a Christian. He had some Jewish doctors and whatever. So he allowed that. His wife, a.k.a. this guy's mom, Al-Hasir's mom, was Christian. So that is important later. So Al-Hakim comes into power, and Hamza, during this time that this guy's the leader, he's like, I think Al-Hakim is God.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he's God. And Al-Hakim kind of goes along with it. He doesn't like outright deny it or outright claim it, but he's kind of a crazy guy.
Okay.
Like, you remember Nero, the crazy Roman emperor who like burned down Rome and he was like playing a violin? He's like the craziest Roman emperor in history. This is that guy for Egypt. He had a bunch of crazy rules. So in Druzeism, being a Druze, you want to be very monk-like and you want to deprive yourself of pleasures.
Okay.
So one way he did that was he outlawed grapes.
What's the punishment?
I don't know what the punishment is, but he thought grapes were a very slippery slope to wine. Once you're eating grapes, all you got to do is forget about them and then eat them, and you're fucking wasted. And also, women not allowed outside.
Oh my God.
And the way he enforced this, cobblers were not allowed to make shoes for women. So he's like, try going outside with no shoes. Also, we've put a bunch of sharp rocks in front of your door. Good luck.
And marbles.
Yeah, also marbles. And if you eat and if you eat too many grapes that are fermented, you might get drunk, let your wife out.
Whoa.
Can't have that. You got to have no shoes, no grapes, no problems.
They're like cats, these ladies.
It's kind of a wacky situation. Yeah, they're like, dogs.
She got it once. She got scared by a car. She kind of just looks out the window now.
Don't let her eat grapes. They're poisonous to women.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't eat like certain vegetables. He was very anti-pleasure. You could only eat like fucking green bananas and durians.
Yeah.
And the blueberries, you had to throw out the big juicy ones. You had to eat the small, shriveled, sour pebbles. I wonder what he would have thought of Gushers.
Oh, no way.
Probably would have thought Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was like a movie about hell.
Yeah, this religion's cool. It's only yellow starburst, though. I don't really like.
It's only licorice and clogs.
Yeah. Honey bunches of oats.
It's pretty uncomfortable. No, honey bunches is sinful. That's too sweet.
It is. Well, I'm thinking regular because there's so many flavors. Bran. Raisin bran.
Shredded wheat.
Yeah.
You couldn't even eat certain types of vegetables. Like there was a weird like okra-like stew. He was like, it's too vulgar.
Vulgar.
Yeah, macaroni in a pot type shit. You know, I think that was what he was trying to go against. I don't think that camera's on or recording. All right, I got more Druze cruise.
Okay.
Hop on the Druze cruise. Going to the Mediterranean. So this whole religion like started in 996. Al-Hakim told his subjects there would be a divine call, kind of making good on the promises of the Bible and the Quran and everything, that there would be a revelation period where like we're all judged and somebody comes down and lifts us up to heaven and all that shit.
Not Jesus, though.
Somebody.
Okay. Somebody's always coming down.
Who knows? Could be me. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what Hamza says. I don't know. And 1017... so they're kind of working on the religion. And then 1017, that's when he opens the faith to subjects. It's called the Call. The Call was open for 26 years. There was a guy on a horn for 26 years going, summoning people. And they sent people out. They sent people to proselytize throughout the Levant. There's actually a guy. So there's Hamza. We got the OG who kind of started it. There's another guy called Al-Hakim. I think is a different Al-Hakim. He was like a door-to-door Druze salesman.
Okay.
He's going around, he's spreading the good word. Oh, no, I'm sorry. His name is Al-Darazi. And Al-Darazi, he was kind of getting jealous that Hamza's getting all the credit for this religion. He's like, well, I'm fucking out there. I'm banging on doors. I'm doing the work. Mm-hmm. I'm getting the leads.
Yeah, he's the SDR.
Yeah, he's making cold calls. He's 80 knocks a day. He's tired. He gets so fed up that he's getting none of the limelight. He stages a violent revolt against Hamza that was ultimately put down, but it got so much attention, everyone started associating the faith with Al-Darazi, and that is why it's called Druze, because of DRZ.
Whoa, he did take over.
Which is kind of crazy, and everyone was pissed about that. Like, the Druze people kind of find that name derogatory. It's like a gypsy.
So what do they
Because
call
they
themselves?
named it after... It would be like naming America after Benedict Arnold.
Okay. But
You named it after the guy who was like trying to usurp everybody.
What?
The name they came up with that they do like is Muwahideen.
Oh, that's cool.
Not to be confused with the Mujahideen, which are those who commit jihad. So, one letter off.
Real close.
Yeah, I think Druze is pretty unambiguous.
Yeah.
But kind of crazy. They named the religion after the guy who was like
That's
trying
great.
to
Well, I mean,
The
just
bad
like,
kid in class throwing his desk. They're
the
like,
General
"You're
Pop did. Yeah, not
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
True, yeah.
Because they're only, I mean, there's so few of them in the religion.
And Darazi's a cool name too.
Yeah. Darazi.
Yeah,
That's Darazi.
that's Darazi. Making me
Especially everybody probably knew him. He's a man of the people. He's knocking on doors.
true. Yeah,
He's got to stay positive. He's got to create those relationships.
Yeah,
Come
he's your-
back.
he's
Hey,
your
just
friendly
checking in.
neighborhood
Still wanna-
salesman.
I know you said to knock up in about 2 weeks. You guys still considering?
yeah. Hey, remember what they say? If you don't Druze, you lose. All right.
All right. Send you a Google invite? Tentative. I'll check in.
All right.
3:30? EDT?
Quick call. Just a quick call.
Just a quick introductory. See if we line up.
Yeah. So he got all the credit. I like Darazi though. What would they have called it if it was Hamza?
Hamazi?
Hamzania. Hamzianity.
Hamas?
Hamas. Could have been Hamas.
Rick, dude, come here.
So here's one of the craziest
Come here.
things. Rick's okay. Rick's fine.
She's going to go meow.
It's okay. You can't really hear in the mic that much.
Okay.
Let me tell you the craziest thing alcohol.
Is that there?
I'm learning the language. Let me tell you the craziest thing Al Hakim did. Al Hakim in, when was it? 1004. He went on an 8-year destruction bender because he's a pretty strict Muslim. So he destroyed, and he ordered to be destroyed, the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, which is the most holy site in Christianity. It's the spot where Jesus was crucified and where his tomb is.
Whoa.
They went to the, this place in Jerusalem where literally the hill that he's crucified on, they've built a temple around it. They have his tomb there. He sent his goonies in and they just like burned it down. And they were, he told them like, get fucking in there, man. Ruin the foundation.
Wow.
Destroy the rocks themselves.
Wow.
And he did all of this because I think he was trying to distance himself. He's kind of a bipolar. Because later, he's like, okay, we got to tolerate Christians. We got to have religious plurality. So he's kind of a flip-flopper. So he had this 8-year of like, fuck these people. And he inadvertently kind of started the Crusades. This was their 9/11. This was Christians' 9/11 in the 11th century, is destroying, Jesus' tomb.
Yeah.
And so what happened was Pope Sevicus, Pope Severus, Snape, Pope Sergius IV sent a letter to all churches after he learned that the Holy Sepulchre was destroyed. And so if you were a Christian in the 11th century and you went to church a little after Easter, the priest got up and in Latin he went, "There's been an attack." It was a day like any other. Blue skies, and suddenly the Druze came in.
Wow.
And they were also like destroying synagogues, any non-Muslim, like Torahs, churches, whatever. I was reading this on Wikipedia, and some guy's like, yeah, and some guy blamed the Jews for it. And I'm like, they destroyed
Synagogues.
everything that wasn't Muslim.
Yeah.
Why are you blame the Druze?
Yeah.
Maybe there was a little lost in translation.
Little game of telephone.
Yeah.
And that was the first time they were blamed.
bad connection. And one of the reasons I was like, why did he do this? And one of the reasons is that his mom was Christian, his dad was really progressive, so he was trying to distance himself from that and be a little more like, no, I'm my own guy.
Yeah.
I'm a strict Muslim
Fuck you
guy.
guys.
Fuck this.
Yeah. I'm starting a band.
Kind of like how Hitler was like maybe Jewish a little bit.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, I hate them actually the most. So I'm going to destroy what's most sacred to them because my mom would hate it.
Yeah.
He's basically doing, he's like destroying his mom's flower garden or something. And then also, have you heard of this? There's a miracle of the holy fire.
No.
You ever heard of that? Apparently, every day before Easter, a blue flame appears inside Jesus' tomb, igniting candles held by the Greek Orthodox patriarchs. The flames are then passed out to the crowd. It spreads throughout the church, and then people sometimes will carry the flame on like planes across the world to light different candles, and the Olympic torch,
Jesus
and
Christ.
Set fire to the rain.
Wow.
Yeah. So people were calling it a fake miracle, and I guess Al Hakim was like, "That's bullshit. They're fucking. There's a guy in there with flint and tinder, and this is nonsense. This is fucking David Blaine street magic. I don't buy it. I'm gonna go fuck their shit up." And then later he was like, "All right, that was a bit much. I'm sorry. You guys can practice freely now." I don't know what came over me.
Well, at least
I was on one.
Yeah, at least he had that awareness.
Yeah, it was kind of strange though to just do a full 180. And then like later his son, who was the next caliphate, like authorized the reconstruction of that temple. He was like, my dad was fucking. He had a lot of grapes that day. He ate too many grapes, and he went a bit mujahideen on the temple. Yeah, so he kind of spazzed out and initiated the Crusades. because then that was used as propaganda.
The Crusades?
No, him destroying Jesus' tomb.
I was like,
They're like, they fucking desecrated our Lord's grave. Now we
Wow.
have to go kill
Yeah.
them with scary helmets and crosses on our armor.
interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why. Maybe he got a little bit of a wrath, and that's why he was like, "Oh, you're fine." Maybe someone kind of sneaked and beat him up a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, well, this was the last part. He disappeared into the desert.
Whoa.
He, in, I don't know, 1021, I think, he went on one of his typical moonlight walks, you know, contemplating what sacred site to defile next, and he disappeared into the desert.
Wow.
People say it was occultation, which is when spiritually you're still around, but physically you cease to exist from the world, and you're just kind of waiting in the desert. You're like the desert wind, and you're waiting for the
Footprints in the
for
sand.
yes, the time to be right to
Yeah.
come back and, you know, rapture everybody.
Sure.
Basically.
Yeah.
So he's in the wind.
Yeah. He's with
in
us.
Same with Hamza. Hamza, I think they both got assassinated.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
But no, they're apparently in the desert waiting.
Come back.
I don't know what they're waiting for.
It's not time yet. It's been 2,000 years.
Yeah,
It's not time.
not time. Got to bide it a little
Interesting.
more.
So
Yeah.
how can we see them today?
Well, there's a few in Venezuela, the U.S., and Canada, but most of them are in Syria, Lebanon, and then
they're
there's
all-
a decent amount in Israel, and a lot of them are like the IDF's most ferocious soldiers.
Wow.
Because everyone in Israel has forced conscription.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I do like about them that they're very, I mean this in a nice way, they're kind of like cockroaches. They figure out a way to adapt. And unlike kind of like Jews, but they started getting persecuted. They've been like pogromed all over the place because they're kind of their teachings are secret.
Yeah.
They have a guy who's God. He disappeared in the desert. Now he's an eagle, whatever. He's the wind. So people view them very suspiciously. And they just, I don't know, sent out a memo that's like, all right, we practice this religion secretly by definition. And that probably made it a little more fun.
Yeah. That's a little
The secret
forbidden
religion.
fruit. What's
Yeah.
going on?
Nothing.
Can't tell ya.
Nothing. Nothing.
Yeah. But you want to know, huh?
Drew's shit.
You missed the call, so you'll never know.
Yeah. Should have picked
Whoa,
up.
was there a voicemail?
Should have picked up. Nope. No answering machines back then.
Well,
Nah, I'm sorry. What were we saying?
I said, yeah, we might have to go visit the Druze in America.
Visit the Druze? Yeah,
Will
I
they
don't
do,
know
like,
where they're
dress
at.
monk-like?
They have some pretty cool swag. They got
Okay.
some good drip. They have like black robes, but then a white turban. But it's not a turban. It looks like a fez.
Okay.
Because they're
Oh, nice.
Al Hakim's from Egypt.
Okay.
Cairo
I know
was
you're
the
talking about-
seat of the Fatima or
Okay.
Caliphate, whatever. Yeah, they disappeared. How do we meet Druze? Oh, they're secretive. Do you know that's what the dreidel was? The dreidel was a ploy. It was a smokescreen.
To what?
The dreidel song in the game was, just a distraction that you would do. You'd be like, oh, they're just gambling. They're playing a dumb game instead of praying.
Oh,
So you'd put
wow.
your prayer books away, and you'd spin the dreidel, and you're like, no, we're just degenerate gamblers, you know, changing
So
money
people,
on the
you
street.
would be praying, and then people would walk by and they'd be like, "What about the dreidel?"
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you play some craps.
Yeah.
Like every
exactly.
time you turn a corner, there were guys just praying, and they're like, "Oh, come on, Snake Eyes!"
Yeah.
You know? Like, oh, I hope I get a flaming stool. Oh, I hope I get not flaming stool.
You guys praying here? I see. Let me join in.
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
how much is flaming stool worth?
Yeah.
All right, I like that. I like those odds.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So the Druze are an interesting bunch.
Yeah, let's have to look up more on the Druze.
They, the closed faith thing is very weird. Like you can't, because you can convert to Judaism. Yeah. And one of Judaism's whole thing is be fruitful, multiply, spread it. You know what I mean? Especially they got to repopulate after, I don't know, certain things that allegedly happened. I don't know what happened, but people talk. But no, Druze are like, we're pretty happy with where we're at.
Yeah, we ended a long time ago.
Yeah.
We haven't seen anybody since. That would be a good candidate to let
We
in.
work smarter,
Yeah.
not harder.
Yeah.
It's not about quantity. It's about quality. Yeah, they have a cool flag that looks like the Microsoft 95 logo.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, it's
Well-
like white, blue, green, yellow, red. It looks like one of those big parachutes you used to use in elementary school in gym
Oh,
class.
yeah,
That's
fun.
what a Druze
Yeah,
flag
That's great.
looks like.
Those were all the colors around back then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Every color.
In the 10th century.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy though that he spazzed out and destroyed the whole fucking tomb of Jesus.
Yeah, he really went big. He's like,
He went big.
I know how to get people's attention.
He went big.
You got to go big.
Everyone's
What do
talking
you
about
mean, like-
Eldaria over
Yeah.
here, but I know how to get the people talking.
Yeah. Yeah, that's huge.
Gonna name this Al-Hakimism or something. Yeah, and then I guess led to the slaughter of a bunch of Muslims.
Well, hey,
That's what happened.
Shouldn't have killed God's tomb.
Yeah, you know, before you throw a rock down a hill, you gotta check what it might knock loose.
Yeah.
It might start an avalanche.
Did I do that?
Or start a holy avalanche.
Yeah. Ascending upon your people.
Yeah. I mean, the perfect propaganda.
Yeah.
You couldn't ask for a better motivation aside from 9/11.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what 9/11?
They got our fucking guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It does seem like people definitely go after, like Jews and Druze. They're both like, maybe this is all religions, but they're very exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
We're the chosen people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're the Abrahamic, and then we're the Druze. There's only so many. I think people are suspicious of like those cutoff groups.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know if we talked about this, but it was kind of interesting learning about I'm done the Judaism class finally.
Oh, nice. Are you a Jew?
So yeah, shalom.
Nice.
No, I didn't convert. Oh, dude, they told me though that if you do convert and you're already circumcised, you have to do a ritual penis prick. They have to
No.
draw a little blood. I was like, guys, you can't have a religion like this. No
No.
wonder you keep getting in such hot water.
Yeah, that's
This is
crazy.
nuts.
Yeah, no.
Adult genital mutilation.
That's super weird.
Yeah, and is the rabbi going to be a hot lady in all leather? Because if not, I don't want it.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, you're going to get Shlomo over there just freaking your pee-pee.
Yeah, I'm going to get
Super
Shlomo
weird.
gelding me.
Yeah.
Yeah, just yeah.
Why? Why do you got to bleed? Then what? You shake hands with his pricked penis? Blood brothers.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Super weird.
It's some kind of covenant.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm like, can I sign a thing? Can I just sign a
I
thing?
said I did it.
Yeah.
So they said that in the class?
Yeah.
Wow. Were people like, ooh.
It's funny. Everyone's trying to be like respectful, and I think inside a lot of people were thinking that's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
But outside, everyone's like, oh, okay, interesting.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
So
makes
do I
sense.
get to pick the prick or
Makes sense. Yeah. Can I pick where?
left arm, right arm?
Yeah, left ball, right ball. Well, I use the right a lot, so I might as
Yeah.
well prick the left.
Yeah, that can be numb.
Yeah.
You guys have orange juice ready?
The cookie.
I do. I got blood drawn the other week, and they didn't offer me anything. And the hospital was a couple blocks away. But I was like about to faint on the walk home.
Oh, yeah?
And I got furious, but I couldn't do anything about it because I was so weak.
Yeah.
And I was like, "What? You didn't? There's nothing.
Replenish
offered."
me.
Yeah, please. You just
Yeah.
took like 8 capsules.
I'm
of
all
my
I'm
blood.
all withdrawal over here.
Yeah.
Give me a deposit.
It was. I should call them back and be like, "I'm coming over for cookies."
Yeah.
You
give
owe
me,
me.
Give me that blood back.
Yeah.
I'll give you a cookie. You give me my blood back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were learning about Reform Jews and how. Have you seen Fiddler on the Roof?
No, I haven't.
Well, you've been to Williamsburg, and everyone's dressed like that in the
Yeah.
movie. And that's what, before there was Reform, conservative, and Orthodox, it was just Jewish.
Mm-hmm.
There weren't these sects. So Reform is actually first.
Okay.
You would think Orthodox is first.
Yeah.
But that's just kind of what it was. And this was Reform, so people are like, they keep getting persecuted because every nation that they flock to, they're like, well, who are you loyal to? Are you loyal to France or are you loyal to Jews? And so they were always, countries that they were trying to assimilate to were always afraid that they were going to be more loyal to them than to the country, which makes sense.
Yeah.
So then the Reform movement was like trying to assimilate and like keep certain parts of Judaism while, I don't know, declaring your loyalty to it and just like living in modern society. And then Orthodox was a reaction to that because they thought they lost their way. So Orthodox is later.
Wow.
Which is
So,
kind
like,
of
we
interesting.
really have to tighten the belt.
We got to tighten the belt.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No grapes.
No grapes. Yep. No ankles.
Yeah. Wigs.
Wigs.
Is that Orthodox? That's Hasidic.
I feel like it's similar.
Yeah.
What do you think about this? What do you think's hotter, temperature-wise? Full burqa or full Hasidic lady garb? I'm talking just eye slit versus...
Well, the Hasidic ladies, I feel like, are in skirts.
Yeah, but they got leggings. And they got a wig.
Yeah, the wig.
The wig
and I
is
feel
the
like the
decider for me.
burqa is like when you see a gardener. They're like, well, it's breathable.
Breathable. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're people of the sand.
Yeah.
They're desert people.
Yeah.
So I imagine that's...
Yeah, I might have to go.
survivable.
Yeah, I might have to go full juice. Jewish Hasid lady.
Is hotter.
The wig's got to
The
suck.
wig,
in the
I
summer.
know. Yeah.
Wig's got to suck.
I mean, obviously, at the top of the pile is Goofy at Disney World.
Yeah.
He's going to die.
He's in hell.
Yeah.
Horrible choice to even sign up for that. Justin Lawson did that.
Do you think ICE is going to raid Disney World and make them take off their masks and like put Mickey in a van?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They probably will.
I don't know.
I'm
if
surprised
Gavin
they haven't
will-
gone to
it's
Times Square.
Pretty costly ticket for ICE. So we'll see.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. They got to pay.
I'm sure they're gonna do it. They're gonna get. I mean, they're soon to be the biggest funded military whatever we have.
Yeah, they did just pick up Elmo, but that's because he said some naughty things on Twitter, and they're really cracking down on that anti-Semitism.
Oh boy. Yeah. I wonder what's gonna his. I mean, everybody really flipped on him. So we'll
Elmo?
see. No, MAGA's like hating on him right now.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah. One interesting thing I learned also in the Jewish class was there was a whole section on anti-Semitism. Oh, it was the one that I biked home after we were here.
Oh, okay.
I was on the headphones after Enders. And there was a book or a text or something called the Protocols of the Elders of Zion.
Okay.
And that sounds like a handbook written by a Jewish person.
Okay.
It was actually a like satirical essay about like what if Jews ruled the world or something, but everyone thought it was real.
Whoa.
And so it was just like a joke thing that was
Yeah.
published that everyone's like, "Oh my god, this is what they're doing. These are the
Wow.
protocols.
This needs to be like
The protocols have been leaked."
Yeah, it needs to be like TikTok where it says like creator labeled as AI.
Yeah,
It
and
needs
that
to
was
be, like,
they didn't have those.
Yeah.
They had no Snopes. And so for like hundreds of years people were basing people they put the blood of babies in matzah. That's how it stays so soft. Which I'm like, have you eaten matzah? It's dry as shit. It could use some baby blood for a dipping sauce. But it's like that type of shit was in there that the hundreds of years later people were still referencing.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
The rumor mills,
Yeah.
they churn.
How did they find out then that it was satire?
I think they got back to the original author, who was like a French, cartoonist or something. He was.
It was for New York.
I was kidding. I don't
Yeah.
know. It was I was hungover. It was
Yeah.
due. I had a deadline to meet. I thought, why not goof on the Jews? Going a little German there. Yeah, so those are the Druze.
All right, that's interesting. I'll have to look them up. Yeah, I want to go maybe visit them in Iowa or wherever they live.
Yeah, I don't know. Where are they? Let's look up highest population of Druze in the U.S. Most live in Lebanon, Israel, though there's some in L.A. Most are scattered all over the country in Detroit, D.C., and Dallas, Fort Worth. It's kind of random. If a Druze man or woman becomes a follower of Jesus Christ, he or she will be excluded from the Druze community.
Oh, so now you're excluded.
Hey, I saw you follow Jesus on Instagram, and we're going to have to wait till the next life to pick up this conversation. Oh, I forgot about this. They don't have any, because it's such a secretive religion and it's God is everything. They have no icon. They only have religious texts, but they don't have churches of worship. They don't really have
weird.
anything. Sometimes they have, like, every Thursday people will go and like discuss philosophical ideas. That's what we're doing right now,
That
every
sounds
Thursday.
nice. Yeah, they used to do a little podcast.
Yeah.
Little Socratic pod.
Druze and you didn't even know
Yeah,
it.
Podcratic circle.
Yeah.
It's good.
Podcratic dialogue. Yeah.
Okay. It's kind of like the Baha'i faith.
Baha'i.
Yeah, we could look into that another.
Mecca Baha'i, Mecca below.
Yeah, we can look into that another episode.
Yeah.
But Baha'i is good.
Okay.
I had to go to like a Baha'i temple a few times for like a religion course in community college.
Did they rope you in by going, you want to get Baha'i?
Yeah.
You
Come
wanna
on.
come behind the dumpsters, get a little Baha'i?
Yeah. I don't know.
Right
come on, we're
before
all doing
class?
it.
Come on, man.
Come on. Everybody at community
Don't
college.
you want to be cool?
Yeah.
All right, folks.
All right.
Overshadowed. Thank you for listening. At Charles _ Engle, at Zach Russell Comedy. Thank you for listening so much. Share with your friends. Tell everybody you know.
Thank you for listening so much.